One thing I know I talk about a lot, or at least I feel like I talk about it a lot in group, is the importance of exercise to recovery, and I don't think it's just recovery based. The importance of exercise, full stop, to living a healthy, well balanced life is absolutely crucial. And I try, sometimes I do have to force myself to do it, but I try and make it as easy as possible for myself to get exercise, just by doing things that I love, really. And two things I really enjoy, and on the whole I enjoy cycling, and I love nature. So if I can put both those together, I'm happy. And this is like where I'm cycling to regularly at the minute. This is the view I get when I get here. It's the highest point near Brighton, and when I do like today after work, it's just you can't beat this kind of environment, really. And it's important because you do your body a bit of justice by doing exercise. Internally, everything gets rejuvenated and all the correct chemistry gets fired up and stuff, and I just feel so much better for doing it whenever I do it. It's so much better. Maybe, and like the last 2 weeks ago, didn't do much, and I noticed it. Maybe not immediately, but in the following couple of days, the following week, I really noticed that I didn't have quite as much go in me, and I was a bit slower doing this. I just didn't feel right. My body was just telling me, look, we need to wake. My body needs to wake up a bit. And the best way to do that is to do some exercise. One thing I do, which I have a real love-hate relationship, is running. I'm beginning to understand that is really, really important, actually. An important part of having a healthy body. So I'm going to continue on that, but I'm going to mix it with cycling. What I usually do, this is now, where I am now is I'm sort of at the halfway point of my circuit that I'm getting together in Brighton. So I cycle up here, either from work or from home, to here, which is Devil's Dyke, and then I do a run around here, and over that way there's some really good steep slopes, so the run's pretty hardcore, and I don't know, there's that extremist in me that loves it being really steep and hard, but at the same time regularly do it. I'm not going to do it regularly like that. So I don't know, there's routes over that way where it's flatter, so I'm sort of mixing and matching it, really, and I'm just trying to find my feet here, really, on what I can do realistically. At the minute it's about 1 hour 10 that circuit, so cycle up here from home, it's about 1 hour 10, cycle up here, run around around Devil's Dyke, down the valley, and then back up, and then cycle back. I mean, cycle back isn't much of a cycle, it's more freewheel, but it's good, and not only, by doing it outdoors, you're getting your vitamin D, and you're getting this stimulation here, you're getting stimulated through your eyes, and the smells, all this, and your hearing, all your senses are being stimulated, and your body, it's just brilliant. I tried very briefly in my early 20s. I joined the gym and I hated it. Joined it because I knew, I was doing a driving job, and I don't want to be all muscular in it. I'm not bothered by that. I'm more bothered about how I feel. I always have been on exercise, how I feel inside, and how if I feel fit, then I just feel better in my mind. I've always known that, really, and I couldn't stand it, because one of the things that you get bored. If you get bored on a treadmill, it's not going to mean you're going to do it again, is it? So yeah, I do all my exercise in the outdoors, even if it's rain. I quite like it when it's raining, actually, cycling and running, particularly running. I find that in running through real thick mud, like the winter just had the circuit I was doing I was doing it 3 times a week. Sometimes, more than that. I was doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then sometimes I'd do it Saturday and Sunday as well. By the end, I was well up on it. And, sometimes then in the winter, running through mud in the woods, it was brilliant. And you get all the smells, those really strong smells, So, yeah, I feel like I talk about it almost every time whenever I go to a group. And it is really, really important. All the literature I read about it, all the biological, human biology, evolution, there's so much that confirms how important it is. And then me actually doing it, I just feel so much better whenever I do it. Really do. Almost immediately I feel better, and I certainly feel better in the next couple of hours and the next day or 2 or 3. It's brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, that's my little rant on that. I just can't express how important it is in recovery and in life in general. Do it.